JK, fuck Pokemon Spit. Here I got a really good battle versus my boy Shofu. A lot of you have been telling me to battle this guy, and I battle him quite often actually, but I don't really Wi-Fi battle because Wi-Fi is a waste of time. But here's a Wi-Fi battle for you guys. I'm using the same rain team. He's using a sand team, and he's got a Gastrodon, and in combination with the Heatran, my Politoed isn't really gonna be able to do shit because I could hit the Heatran with a Hydro Pump. But then he could just go to Gastrodon, and I could hit the Gastrodon with HP Grass, but then he could just go to Heatran. And since my shit is choiced, I'm gonna have I don't think Politoed's gonna be doing too much. So expecting the Tyranitar lead, because Tyranitar's slower than Politoed, and he'd be able to get up the sand. So there's no point in me leading with that guy. Expecting the Tyranitar lead, I'm gonna lead off with my Mamoswine, just to scare him off with the Earthquake. He's also got a Skarmory, so my Mamoswine's not gonna be able to do too much. But then again, it is fucking Shofu, so you expect him to bring at least a check for everything. So he led off with a Heatran. I don't really know why. Maybe he was expecting my Notori to lead, but whatever. I'm just gonna go for the safe Earthquake. I don't really want to overpredict like I normally do. Don't really overpredict in the beginning of the match until I get a feel for how the player is gonna be predicting me. So I'm doing some really obvious shit. He's making some pretty good moves because I'm not really doing much to him, and he got up some spikes, which is gonna, you know, limit my switching around. So here he makes a really good move. He predicts my Notori to come into his Gastrodon, so he goes to the Heatran. But I'm just gonna go into my Politoed to take the Fire Blast or the Stealth Rock. Doesn't matter. So here I know he's got the thing, but I thought the HP Grass was too obvious, so I went for the Hydro Pump. But he packs Protect on Heatran, so this Politoed is definitely not gonna be able to do shit with those two guys around. So yeah, now I'm gonna go into Rotom expecting the Scald, and I just go for the trick because looking at his team, he doesn't really have too much that could take a trick. So he stays in here, gets a burn, doesn't matter. Here I'm gonna expect him to switch out because there's no reason for me to stay in. I could just go to my Toxicroak knowing he's choiced, and then I could set up with Swords Dance. But he decides to, you know, stay in here, so my Volt Switch failed. Now I'm gonna go into Toxicroak, and I expect him to go to Skarm, so I'm gonna go into my Politoed to hit him with an Ice Beam. I could have went for Hydro Pump, but like I said, he does have the fucking thing, the Gastrodon. So I get a crit. Doesn't matter though, because even if I'd gone for the Hydro Pump, he has Sturdy. If he didn't have Sturdy, that would have been some legit shit, but it doesn't. So I forget that after the Roost, he's gonna be only Steel type, so he's gonna resist the Ice Beam. So now I'm gonna get out of there. I can't really do shit to it, and I'm gonna go to Thundurus just because Thundurus is really the only thing on my team that threatens him at all. So I take Stealth Rock damage. I wouldn't really like to take Stealth Rock damage, but I need to get in something to threaten him out, because right now he's just like avoiding all my fucking attacks with his Skarmory and his Gastrodon thing. So I expect the Gastrodon to come in because Gastrodon is a good counter to the Thundurus, and I'm gonna go for the Power Whip, and he does have this Tangrowth thing. I can't really do shit to it since nothing on my team is going to be able to one-hit KO it at this point. If I set up a Swords Dance with Toxicroak or a Nasty Plot with Thundurus, I should be able to one-hit KO it. But all the rest of my shit isn't. Even Mamoswine with the Life Orb, Icicle Spear, I don't think that's going to be able to one-hit KO it because that guy's pretty fucking bulky. So I pretty much just stay in here, use the Sleep Powder. I know he was gonna do, but I didn't really want anything else to sleep. So here I see an opportunity to kill his Tyranitar. I just gotta hope for the first turn Wake, and I actually do get it. So I was like,
yes! Yes!
Anyway, for those that didn't know what happened right now, I ended up waking up, lives a superpower, and since he got a defense drop, the Power Whip is going to be able to kill him off, which means I end up winning the Weather War. So that's pretty good. I didn't manage to get up Stealth Rock, but I'd rather have the sand gone than the Stealth Rock up. So whatever. I'm going to go into Politoed just to set up the rain, and here I expect him to go for the Protect since he knows I'm choiced. I'm not running the leftovers. So I expect him to go for Protect, so I'm going to go in on my Mamoswine to, yeah, just hit something with the Earthquake, because I'm pretty sure his Heatran is defensive, as most of them are nowadays. But he ends up just going to Gastrodon, and I also don't really mind that too much since I could hit him with the Earthquake. And yeah, I needed damage on that thing so my Thunders could be able to KO it with a Focus Blast or maybe a Hidden Power Ice. So he decides to kill off my Mamoswine. Now I'm gonna go into Toxicroak since he's stuck on Scald. So I'm just gonna sit here and get +6. He's not really staying in. I guess he doesn't want to switch just in case I predict the switch and end up going for cross drop. Then his something would die. Something would die. So he lets me get +6. It doesn't really matter too much for him since he knows he's got the Doryuzu left and that will be able to live the Sucker Punch. So Earthquake is gonna kill my shit off. But now I could go to Thundurus, and I could go for the Nasty Plot here, but I think going for the miss on Rock Slide would be too risky. So I just go for the Focus Blast and kill him off. Now he's gonna go into Tangrowth and try to sleep me. So I'm gonna hope he misses. Go for the Nasty Plot. He hits, which is fine because I know I still have a chance so long as I wake up the first turn. So there's my automatic 1 turn of sleep. He's gonna go for the HP Ice, which I actually didn't expect, but I'm still gonna be able to live one of those. So this right here, this is my chance, and Thundurus is fast asleep. So that pretty much seals the victory for Shofu. It was a very good game. I ended up losing 2-0, but I had a lot of fun. It was kind of hard predicting someone who knows what the fuck they're doing. Usually I just out predict people because they're bad, but Shofu's definitely not bad. You guys all know this. So Skarmory's gonna come in here and fuck my shit up, so I end up losing. Anyway, comment, rate, all that shit. I'm out.